Okay, we're going to start with my surgical tools. Now, I clean these occasionally, y'all. Oh, that was one other thing I was going to show y'all. I keep a little jar, and that's just a little bit of canola oil. It could be anything, it doesn't really matter. And then, where is it? I keep a little paintbrush. And the reason I do that is because little things like that, occasionally they need a little bit of oil so you can keep them working nice. And so that's what I do. Now you're going to want to have, I don't know if I have any, I think I cleaned my brush. But anyway, you get the idea. And I do it with any of my tools. Like, let me see, this one the other day. Karen, you sent that to me. It was rusted. And I don't know how that happened unless I put them away wet. And they wouldn't even they didn't want to open and close. And now they're just awesome. So that's what I do with this little bit of oil. And then, of course, you need to have something when you're done to lay your brush down in. And it should not have soil residue. Woo-wee! What do I think y'all are, kindergartners? Look at this. I love picking stuff up with this. I can sit over there on the ground by my succulents all day long and pick out their little dead stuff. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I know. It's not as good as pulling weeds, but it is fun. Now, I'm going to show you what I got at, I could never be on QVC, but hey, who cares? I got at Lowe's the other day. I had a few dollars left from you ladies. And you know, this thing, a few years ago, I would have never bought that thing. But when I saw it, I don't know, I just liked it. And I think I know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm trying to slow down and make a better decision if that is entirely possible. Look at that, y'all. Now, for sure, that's a planter. That is not a hose thingy. This is a planter. And look, it's pretty deep. It's really deep. And yeah, I know it's plastic, but it'll last forever unless somebody runs over it. And this piece right here, it just comes off. So really, if I wanted to cut a little, indention in the yard, then let me see. Hold on, y'all. Look at that ground cover. Okay. Now you see how this is. It doesn't have the hole. Oh yeah, does it? No. Jerry said he was going to poke a hole in there for me for drainage. And I could, if I wanted to, just make a little indention in the ground and not even use this bottom. In fact, I could have an extra pot. I could make 2 pots out of that, y'all. Oh my gosh, don't you just love how my brain works? Oh my Lord. I always try to say stuff, y'all, that I'm trying to be serious about it. It just doesn't work. Thank goodness my one little brain cell still has a sense of humor. But I kind of like it like that. Gives it a little height. And it's black. But let me tell y'all something. That was less than $12. Now, y'all, for something that'll hold a plant that big, that is a darn good price. And you should have seen me trying to get it in my cart with Hazel in her carrier. Now, I'm walking up here. I am so stiff, y'all. Okay. So, oh, you can see it better up here because there's shade. Hazel, say hi, baby girl. She says, oh, I'm a little too busy for y'all. Okay. Now, y'all know I had to dismantle my pit. And that was about the dumbest thing. Well, I don't know about that. But anyway, it was a terribly, terribly dumb thing that I did. And Jerry says he's got an idea or two. So I'm just going to leave him to it. He brought me a few extra rocks over there too. Now, this, and I know what the name of this is, y'all. But I couldn't tell you. It is still damp. So I'm waiting. Oops, I don't want to break it. Hold on, y'all. Look at some rocks. What do people do? Oh, they pause stuff, don't they? That's what they do. Okay, I'll try to remember to do that next time. All right. Now, of course, with dirt and everything in there, and some rocks at the bottom for drainage, what do y'all think? I really like that thing. I do. So I think I'm going to put it in there. You know, that's a really big pot too. So I don't know, but it's kind of ugly. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I do know I've got to put my sweet peas in something. What if I had 2 of those in the very front of the cottage underneath the window, and I planted my sweet peas in those pots? You know how it is for me to make decisions. I just can't hardly do it. This, Jerry brought over and put on top of my potting table. And because he didn't cut it to size, I broke it. But he says he's got some clear acrylic because you can't really see the pink on the top. Now let me show y'all what I had to do. You know, sometimes, y'all, I feel not really stupid. I feel, I don't know what the word is, inadequate in the brain department. Now, in my defense, there's only one cell there. But this is the result of moving everything. It doesn't look too bad, does it? I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't want to back up on Hazel. It looks pretty good. Now, I've got to do something about that big tree root right there. I don't know what I'm going to do. I can put a bunch of rocks on it, I guess. But what do y'all think? I just moved everything. I had to, and I took some stuff out of pots. Look, there's your rocks, sweetie. I'm going to try to fill in and rejuvenate those, and then I'm going to cover them with some protective coating. Now I thought I wanted to make a little thing around there with some larger rocks, because when I water that, I poke some holes in the ground. So when I water it, it gets a good drink, but it's not going to drown all my succulents. That's a lily. I'm going to plant that. Oh, yeah, lily. Okay, I'm going to plant that over here on the other side of my fence somewhere. So, y'all, I don't know. Maybe it was a good thing that disaster happened, but boy, I sure put in a lot of time and energy in that pit out there, and it just made me. I was mad about the water, but more than that, I was mad at myself. So anyway, I'm going to let y'all go, and I hope you have a wonderful day. You won't see this video probably for 3 or 4 days because I've got some other ones that need to go out. But we're fine, and I hope you're fine, and we just have to have patience. They have already said that there was a 40%. Oh, Linda, I am so sorry. Look, sweetie, I moved them all right here. They're doing good. Now, y'all, I have to fill in with some other stuff in here, and I'm thinking I'm going to put some of those little short flower seeds in there and see how they do. But I wanted you to see your babies are doing good. Okay, so anyway, y'all, Linda and I went through a lot with those shamrocks. We sure did. But they are working out wonderful. But y'all, they said, you know, Georgia's governor just opened everything up. We're talking massage parlors, tattoo places. Well, guess what? They've had a 40% rise in COVID-19 cases. Now, what is wrong with that man's head? And there's a lot more that are doing it too. And y'all, it is going to get bad. Why are people not using their common sense? I just don't get it. I really don't. But anyway, we are all responsible for our own decisions. And so we have to live with them. And I just choose to try to be careful and not hurt anybody. So, do something fun today, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye now.